Hi, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils Health Matters and Living the Wholesome Life. And we are on week 44, yes, day 4 of our positive, peaceful affirmations that we are doing every day, Monday through Friday. Caleb, can you give me the Intune that's right there on the desk, please? So, we are following Dr. Susan Lawton's book, Positive Peaceful Growth Calendar, that you could buy at Aroma Tools or Oil Life. And if you love essential oils and you love aromatherapy, if you love positive affirmations and you love music therapy, this is going to be a beautiful book for you. Simple in its format, profound in the changes it can help make in our lives. This week, the affirmation that we've been concentrating on is, I am expressing easily. I love that. Just expecting that we're going to say what we need. It's just going to flow. Our ideas, our thoughts are going to flow out, and they're going to be easily received by other people. Just imagining that, imagining those scenarios. Just like Olympic or other professional athletes, imagine like the whole game, how the game's going to go, how they're, like if they're hitting the golf ball, they imagine how they're going to stand, they imagine their stroke, and they watch the follow through of the ball landing in the hole. I don't know if you call it a hole in a golf, but anyway, landing wherever the ball lands in that little divot. Anyway, so I guess you call it a hole because it's like a hole in one, right? Sometimes. Anyway, so just like Olympic athletes or professional athletes, we're going to imagine how our conversations are going to go. We're going to create them first in our mind. And it's going to help with the positivity as we approach the conversations. And I think it's going to help with the positivity in the conversations as well. Now, the affirmation for today is, I am writing out my feelings so that I can see them. And I would even dare add, better understand them. I'm writing out my feelings so that I can see them and better understand them. Now, why should we better understand our feelings? Because if they're good feelings, we can see what created that good feeling. How can I create that good feeling again? Obviously, positive things help create good feelings, right? Or maybe even tackling some problems, but that's a positive thing too. So, or if it's a negative feeling, and we see them and we recognize them, then we don't have to be stuck with them, right? There's this book I love. It's called Feelings Buried Alive Never Die. Just telling us that we need to clean out our feelings that no longer serve us. And the first step in cleaning out our feelings is actually seeing them, seeing what went wrong, seeing how these feelings came about. What role did we play? What role did other people play? How can we game plan things differently so that things go well? And how can we, what are we going to do to help release these? Maybe we're going to exercise, right? And help move our body and get our emotions out that way. Maybe we're going to write things and come to like a catharsis and get our emotions out that way. Maybe we're going to chat with a friend or a counselor or a clergyman. There's so many different ways to get things out. Maybe we're going to clean our house, because in that movement it helps to get our feelings out. Maybe we're going to talk to the person, and that's always a really good idea. If we've had hard conflicts with someone, just talking to the person, giving them a chance for us to explain where we're coming from and why we did what we did, and let them have a chance to explain where they're coming from, why they did what they did, so we can have a better understanding. And that is it's so great in healing relationships and releasing feelings that just don't serve us very well. And obviously, if we're working on releasing feelings, I would say prayer is a good thing, and forgiveness is a mighty, mighty Let's figure out how to stand my game plan, how to deal with my feelings that I sometimes have, right? So important to write every day, every day, every day, in our journals, notebooks, online, whatever you love writing in. It really does help our brains, just the writing or even the typing. I like to type. Some people like to write. It helps us to work through things. Now, as you're writing, there's also different styles in writing, right? And there is anyway, so when people write, sometimes they write maybe negative feelings with their left hand. I felt this way, and then like the cognitive processes in the right hand. So the feelings in the left, the cognitive processes in the right. Maybe you're trying to have a conversation with myself. Why did this affect you as much as it did? Like, why did that, like someone, I don't know, said something to me and it just totally affected me. Why? What's underneath that? So your right hand can be asking, hey, what's underneath that? And your left hand can be answering, well, I think this might be underneath that. Okay, well, what's underneath that? Like just peeling the onions away. You can definitely use that in a right hand to left hand thing. You might even in your journal, if you're doing like that conversational process to try to figure out your feelings, you can also put it in different font, writing in a more of a, I don't know, whatever fonts you want. There's tons. I'm not going to pick your fonts for you. But you can also have that conversation dialogue with yourself in different fonts if you like typing on the computer better. I like typing my journals out because I'm always having to go back and make, if I skip a day, I try to go back and try to fill in that day. So it helps if I'm doing it online. Plus, I like printing out my journals, and I think that, I don't know, maybe my posterity someday might want my journals. So I like writing online just so that it's digital and it can easily be printed out for however many people want copies. I have 9 children. I'm guessing some of them might want some of my journals after I'm dead. Anyway, so that's a really, really good reason to write things down. I'm sure you have good reasons too. If you have beautiful reasons why you like writing down your feelings and your thoughts, or just journaling in general, go ahead, pop your comments into the comment section. We love seeing who you are and how your mind works as well. Okay. The song for the day the song for the whole entire week is You'll Never Walk Alone. Now, we've done many versions of this song. The one that's recommended in here is the one by the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. It's actually called the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square now. But we've also done the one from the movie. We've done the version that was just made this year, reminding us as we're all struggling through some very hard things, that we never walk alone. I'm going to pick a different version that I think you might like. We're just doing different versions of the song every single day this week. So, I don't know. I just love seeing different versions of things. It makes old songs new again. The diffuser blend that we're diffusing the whole entire week is 2 drops of juniper berry, which is a great oil to help with whatever is unknown. And then 2 drops of clove, which is the oil of boundaries, helping us to make and keep healthy boundaries. And then the last oil is eucalyptus, which is the oil of wellness, great for so many different things. But we today and tomorrow, while we're doing the affirmations from this book, we're going to be concentrating on 2 oils that are not in this book that happen to be at 15% off right now. And they're great oils too. It's August, so many of our children are going back to school, going back to college. Maybe adults are even going back to college. And so they have some beautiful oils to help support learning and learning environments. Even if you're just having the homeschool like we do in our home, these are beautiful oils to help support learning environments. And the oil that we're going to be talking about today is In Tune Focus Blend. You can see I love this oil. You can see how much we've used. It's a great oil. Well, just to put on to your head, put on to the back of your neck, just to support good cognitive function, better clarity of thought, better memory, better focus. And that is really what Intune is known for. But stay tuned, because we're gonna dive deep into each of the oils that are in this blend, and it will tell us that as we do that Intune is just not for cognitive function. It has so many other uses than that. So if the only thing you ever do is use Intune for cognitive support, I think you're in for a treat. So the first thing you need to know is that Intune is an essential oil blend that's made by doTERRA, and the essential oils in it were carefully selected for their ability to enhance and sustain a sense of focus. No matter your age, staying focused on a task at hand is sometimes difficult. This is especially critical during the formative years, when learning and growing create habits and a foundation for life. The carefully selected oils in doTERRA's Intune Focus Blend work together, supporting those who have difficulty paying attention and staying on task. Maybe you're a homemaker and you start one project and you get distracted, you go to another project, and then it happens over and over again. At the end of the day, you're like, what did I accomplish? If that's you, or maybe that's you at work, putting on some Intune can probably help with that. Sandalwood, frankincense, and lime promote a sense of clarity, while the benefits of patchouli, ylang-ylang, and Roman chamomile are calming and soothing. The pleasing aroma of Intune Focus Blend makes this essential oil blend an easy and delightful one to use. You know what? My little Xander, who is 5 years old, loves these roller bottles. I love them for him. He can he, I don't know if he can get the lid off. He has a hard time working. He has one of his hands doesn't really, the fingers don't work. So it's a little bit hard for him to get the lid off. I can't remember if he can do that by himself or not. I should pay him more attention and put my Intune on. Anyway, but once the bottle is open, he can definitely put it on. He knows how to use essential oils. And but anyway, if you have someone who's just going into kindergarten and they have 2 working hands, this is going to be a beautiful oil that they can easily use. Pop the top off, rub it on their back, rub it on their forehead, and we're going to teach you some other places to put it as well. So I know the Intune essential oil is one that we usually associate with better thinking and better memory and stuff like that, but it is so much more than that. So I'm going to tell you the things that it is, and then as I'm reading you about the different essential oils in there, I want you to pay attention. Oh, that's why it's for immune. That's why it's for aches and pains. That's why it's for respiratory, okay? So I'm going to tell you some of the other things that the essential oils in this Intune blend are good for. It can help, the oils in here can help boost our immune system. It is great. Some of the oils in here are great for our complexion. So this would be a great oil to put on for better, clearer complexion. It's great. Some of the oils in here are great for our digestive system and for our respiratory system. It's great to get rid of to help with sore muscles to rub on, or to even help with headaches. Just put it wherever your head is hurting. Obviously, take the bottle off, take the top off, rub it on. You can use it as a deodorant. It smells divine. Smells divine. You can use it as a hand sanitizer, because they definitely have a lot of oils in here. But rub it on your hands. Just rub your hands together. It definitely has a lot of oils in here that boost our immune system and help kill germs. And you can put it on your hands if you're if your hands are starting to get achy because you've been writing too much or typing too much, you can put it on your back for that matter if you've been sitting too much. And then you notice how we're talking about pain, a headache, back pain, pains in our hands. You can also use it for menstrual cramps. So because of how it supports our cognitive system, and because how it supports us in so many different ways, this is a beautiful, beautiful blend to use for yourself or to send with your children when they go to school. So, some of the uses you can apply to the temples, the back of your heads when doing tasks that require concentration. Apply to your wrists or the back of your hands. Well, I would do the wrist and the palms of my hands, rub together and inhale to promote a sense of clarity. And then you can use Intune to stay on a task or when you're feeling tired in the afternoon. And you can definitely roll a little bit of Intune on to a diffuser bracelet, diffuser watch, diffuser necklace, whatever you like. I don't know if they sell diffuser earrings, but they might. And if they do, it'd be beautiful oil to put them on. You can definitely, when the children are going to school, they can pop it into their pockets and just pull it out whenever they need to use it. So here are some of the essential oils in Intune. The first one is amyris bark. It's also called Indian sandalwood. So it helps to very supportive to our skin. It helps bring clarity to an overloaded mind and improve reasoning. It helps to alleviate daily feelings of pressure, and it helps to lift away anxiety and stress. And it's effective as a muscle relaxant, a decongestant, and an antiseptic. So it says it's supportive of good heart health and our lymphatic system, and as a decongestant, and as an expectorant. Okay, so those are some of the benefits of amyris essential oil. You can see already that yes, amyris helps with our congestion, but it helps with with our healthy brain function, but it helps with so much more. Even that just one oil, yes, it helps with our thinking ability, but it helps with so much more. Moving on to patchouli leaf essential oil. So it helps people be more fully present in current situations. It helps balance out those who feel devitalized and who seek to escape through distraction. Easily distracted people. Patchouli. Because of the impact that inhaling patchouli has on our emotions, it encourages a release of serotonin and dopamine. These hormones are helpful in easing feelings of anger, anxiety, and anxiousness. Have you ever been anxious at school? Maybe you have a big test coming up. Maybe you're just wondering, it's the first day of school and you're wondering who's going to be my friend this year, right? Patchouli can help lessen the look of scars or marks on the skin. It boosts immunity. It has a positive impact on our digestive system. If you're overworked, it can help you calm down. So a little bit of patchouli can help you calm down. A lot of patchouli can help you calm down, where a little bit of patchouli can help you feel lifted up. It can help fight depression. It can help us stay focused and motivated. It can help us overcome laziness. Woohoo! I just want I want the confetti to start dropping now. It helps people overcome laziness. We all have a tendency to be lazy sometimes, right? Now we have a tool in our pocket that can help with that. It's to pursue their goals, and it helps them come back into greater balance. So if you're one of those people that you're you're a student and you're forgetting to exercise, forgetting maybe to socialize, forgetting to eat or nurture your body in good ways while you're pursuing your goals, patchouli will be a beautiful essential oil to help bring us back into balance. And the last emotional benefit of patchouli essential oil is that it can help us make the most of our time. I think it sounds like great. Are you noticing too, patchouli, is it great for the mind? Yes. Is it great for so many other things? I hope you're recognizing some of the things that I told you about in the beginning. Okay, so frankincense oil. Frankincense oil. Oh, patchouli. I forgot to tell you what patchouli was. Patchouli is the oil of presence, helping us stay present. So, we're going to head into frankincense. Frankincense is the oil of truth. And there's a saying, when in doubt, choose frankincense, because it's so good for so many things. Frankincense too is a beautiful oil to help support our immune system. It helps to reduce stress reactions and negative emotions. It is great for the nervous system. It helps to reduce anxiety, nervous tension, stress, and depression. Are you seeing that the In-Tune would be a great oil to pick up when you're stressed? Just for these two oils so far, the amorous and the frankincense. But hold on, because there's many more oils yet to explore. Frankincense oil is great for the mind. It helps improve memory and cognitive function, which is why it's in the In-Tune blend, which is called the Focus Blend. Okay, which is why it's in the In-Tune Focus Blend. But listen to this study. So they did a study on pregnant rats that was published in the Journal of Traditional and Complementary Medicine. Anyway, so they did a study with pregnant rats, and they found that frankincense helped mothers that used frankincense. Now, they ingested this frankincense, and we are not going to ingest the In-Tune essential oil. If you want to ingest frankincense, go to doTERRA, get their real frankincense, right? I'm not this is real frankincense, but if you're using frankincense to ingest, you're going to want pure, just the single oil frankincense. Anyway, but what they found is mothers who ingested frankincense had children who had better memory and better cognitive function. Now, we all know what you put on your body goes in your body. So you can roll this on, and it's really going to help with cognitive function. It helps wounds stay healthy when they're healing. So you send your children to school. They're playing on the playground. They scrape their knee or their hands, right? They fall, scrape their knee, their hands, whatever. What do they have? They have In-Tune in their backpack, right? Or in their pocket. Teach them. This is great. This oil right here, it is so good to put on when you get cuts and scrapes. Okay. I love how this oil is so good for so many things. It is great for our respiratory system and can open up the bronchioles. And so, respiratory system, great for helping us take in life, right? We've already talked about how it improves memory. It can improve digestion and help ease digestive issues. So, you're a teenager and you're like, oh my gracious, I just feel like this huge need to fart. Oh my gracious, I'm farting in all my classes. Super embarrassing to a teenager. What can they do? Well, they have the In-Tune Focus Blend in their pocket or their backpack. They're just gonna, between classes, run to the bathroom or walk, whatever you want to do, and just put that on your stomach area. It's gonna help ease some of that. Great for digestive issues. Now remember, so many times when we're talking, we say that digestive, what an oil does emotionally, it does physically too. So we know that the frankincense oil in here is going to help with digestion, and now we have Roman chamomile in here that we're going to talk about later. It's going to help with digestion too. And but we know that if it helps with our physical digestion, it's going to help us mentally and emotionally digest things. And do we have things that we need to digest in school? Absolutely. We need to be able to digest and all the information that's coming at us in our classes and in our teachers. And we also need to digest emotionally the things that are helping socially with the other students, our friends, our teachers in school. So gracious, I love the oils that they picked. So supportive in so many different ways. It's a focus blend, yes, it's a focus blend, but it can help with so much more. You're having a stomach ache at school. What can you do? Just go. Go to the restroom, put your digestion on your stomach, rub it around, massage it in a little bit, and then go back, see if that doesn't help. It is great to reduce stress reactions and negative emotions. Oh, I already said that. Gotta take that off of this one. It helps to reduce anxiety and nervous tension in times of stress or fear. So, I'm just guessing. Okay, did you hear me say that it helps reduce stress and anxiety? There are so many students that they know the material. Like, they know the material hands down, and they get so stressed out before they go into tests or examinations, or while they're in there, that they don't do well on the exam. So if that is describing you, or if you feel like that's describing one of your children, Intune Focus Blend can help them. It can help them stay focused and calm. Science shows that when we get fearful, when we get agitated, we go from our prefrontal cortex, where our thinking and our memory and our cognitive function is, to more of our, I don't even know what the other cortex is called. Anyway, I'm just going to call it our animal brain, which is the fight or flight, and that's when we do not do our best thinking. This Intune Focus Blend is going to keep us calm. It's going to help keep us relaxed so that we can stay in our prefrontal cortex and we can do the best on our tests and quizzes and exams. Frankincense is great for mood swings. It promotes the cognitive function and can help us see cause and effect so that we can choose more wisely today. So, putting it on. I'm not saying that miracles will happen, although you never know what will happen. But, I didn't do good on my exam. Yeah, I guess I really can't blame that on the teacher. Maybe next time I should be studying a little bit more instead of playing with my friends. Maybe next time I should actually do my homework. Maybe next time I should actually read my book. So frankincense, a beautiful oil to help us see cause and effect. I love this next one about frankincense. If we're feeling lonely, neglected, or separated from the world, it can help us open up and look and see that we're actually part of communities and want to be a bigger part of the community that we're in. Frankincense can relieve feelings of bitterness, impatience, or irritability. Maybe we're impatient with ourselves because we're not learning, we're not remembering, we're not, other people are smarter in school. There's always going to be someone that's smarter. So, cheer the people that are smarter and realize that you can be smart too. Anyway, so we can be impatient with ourselves. We can be irritable. Maybe our best friend just got a new best friend and that makes us bitter. Maybe it makes us irritable. Maybe, there's so many bullies in school, right? And which could make us sad or irritable or angry. Frankincense is a beautiful essential oil that can help us work through that. It helps open up gratitude. Some people don't like school, right? Some people don't. I loved school, which is really funny because I homeschool my children, but I love homeschooling too. Anyway, but it can help us feel happy and grateful that we even have the chance to get a good education. Frankincense can help us stop worrying about little problems and see how wonderful life is. It can help with mindfulness and enjoying the moment. It can help, this is such a good one. Frankincense, love this one about frankincense. It can help take away the need to lie or deceive. When the teacher says, hey, does anyone have any questions? And someone just sits there because they don't want to be like, yeah, I have a question, but I'm going to look stupid if I ask it. So I'm not going to ask it. Or the teacher comes around, hey, do you need any help with that? No, I got it, because they're afraid to ask for help, right? frankincense. It can help us just open up and say our truth and be the one that puts up our hand and says, hey, I had a question. How did you get to that answer with that math problem? Because I'm just saying, I wish I would have known this when I was in kindergarten and could have gone through my whole entire class years this way. But when you have a question, I guarantee 5 other people in the class have that same question. So just be the brave one, and they will think of you as the brave one if you just put your hand up in class and ask your question. Right? And that's what teachers are for. Teachers are there to help us answer questions. It can also help us so that we're not lying to our friends or lying to our moms or dads about, hey, did you get your homework done? Oh, yeah, that's done. Right? No. So it can help with the lies. It can help open up communication between people. It's great for linking the past and the present, so cause and effect again. And frankincense is just honestly beneficial to help with any condition that is worsened by nervous tension or emotional trauma. So maybe someone told you that you were stupid when you were 7 or 9, or ugly when you were 13 or 11 or whatever it was. It can help with the releasing of those so that we can get on with our real path in life. Okay, so the third oil in the InTune Focus blend is lime peel oil, and lime is the oil of zest for life. So it can help us clear the congestion in our lungs, our lymph nodes, and our liver. What's liver good for? If you're into Chinese medicine, which I love Chinese medicine, we know the liver is where you clean out the anger. Okay, moms and dads, I'm just saying this is not just good for your little children. It's good for us too. Lime is high in antioxidants, so it's great to put on places for discomfort and pain. So, you're running and your gym teacher worked you really hard. Put it on your leg muscles, your arm muscles. You know, if you had to do those pull-ups, whatever it is, just so that it eases the pain of discomfort. If you're, again, typing a lot, maybe your hands hurt from typing or writing, your back hurts. Caleb, can you grab that, please? Your back hurts for whatever it is doing, sitting too long, right? Lime in this blend can make it a good muscle blend. So, lime is great as a deodorant, because it helps kill germs. Lime is very stimulating to the immune system, so it can be a great oil to use for that. Lime can help balance our blood sugar so that we actually have a little bit more wherewithal to pay attention in class and not get so distracted if our blood sugar is falling a little bit. You can put a couple of drops of lime, which lime's in this InTune blend, on the backs of your ears to help fight fatigue and increase mental alertness. Lime is great to use to help boost the respiratory system. Because lime's a citrus oil, it's going to be a very, very uplifting oil, right? Sometimes in school, you just need to have someone hold your hand and let you know what, you're going to get through this. You're going to get through this. Lime helps us just come back to the joy of the experience. Lime is perfect oil to choose for the weary. The fragrance is stimulating and refreshing, like how you feel after a good nap. Too bad naps. I mean, some people get naps in preschool. I doubt anyone gets naps in kindergarten. I think you used to be able to get them. I don't know if you still can. But you definitely don't get naps in the middle of the day. So just having an oil in this blend that can help pick you up, perk you up, is beautiful. Lime can help us let go of feelings of being repressed. Oh, I hate school. I can't wait to get out. Or victimized. Bullies in school, helping with that. It can help our heart be more playful, right? Teachers like people who joke with them. Classmates like people who joke. Help us be a little bit more playful at school. It can help cleanse the heart, especially if there's been an accumulation of emotional toxins due to avoidance or repression. So if you've been avoiding your homework or I don't know, repressing something, lime in the In-Tune Focus Blend can help with that. It helps people be more compassionate and empathetic. Who doesn't want that for you, your children at school, or even yourself as you're homeschooling and being the teacher? It can help clean out jealousy. I think jealousy is rampant in many, many schools. Help clean out resentment, again, rampant, and distress. I don't know that distress is really rampant in a lot of schools, but you know what? I don't know. It can help instill courage and cheer, help remind us to be grateful, and it can help lime essential oil in this In-Tune blend can help those who are fighting toward a goal to keep fighting toward it. Lime, a beautiful, beautiful essential oil in this blend, so good for so many things. Okay, the fourth oil in this blend is ylang ylang flower. And ylang ylang flowers, the nickname is the oil of the inner child. So the Chinese use ylang ylang for circulatory health and to help balance out the heart. In Chinese medicine, the heart is where hate and impatience are stored until processed. So if you have excessive, in Chinese medicine, if you have excessive heart energy, you might be sarcastic or manipulative. And if you don't have enough heart energy, you might be apathetic or joyless or flat. So the ylang ylang in this In-Tune Focus blend, bringing our hearts back into balance, helping us get out of the apathy, get out of the sarcasm. Whew, wouldn't it be nice if all of our schools had a whole lot less of those. It helps, ylang ylang helps to calm a stressed mind. It's great for those who tend to be overly critical with themselves or with others. It can just help us calm down and realize, you know what, we have gifts. Let's concentrate on the gifts. It can help soothe feelings of anger, jealousy, panic, or fear. If you're nervous and you have an interview coming up, or if you're nervous because you have a quiz or an exam, smelling ylang ylang can just help soothe and calm our minds. Ylang ylang can help when relationships get out of balance, when you're bickering about petty things. I'm just guessing that a lot of friendships would be better maintained in school if we just all could smell ylang ylang that's in this In-Tune blend and just relax and not sweat so much of the small stuff. Remembering that people to be loved are always more important than problems to be fixed. Ylang ylang can help if we struggle to take compliments, right? If we struggle with our self-esteem. It's great for people who have low self-esteem or who have anger tendencies or even rage tendencies or daredevil tendencies. So, oh my gracious, is there a teenager out there that doesn't struggle with some self-esteem issues? If there is, more power to you. I think those teen years are very hard on a lot of us. And so this beautiful ylang ylang essential oil coming from a flower can help us calm down, relax, and just take joy in who we are. Just appreciate who we are. Yes, other people are awesome too, but we are awesome in our own way. Ylang ylang can help bring back feelings of confidence, joy, and peace. Okay, I don't even know what oil on. I'm just going to say the fifth or sixth oil is Hawaiian sandalwood oil, the oil of sacred devotion. And Hawaiian sandalwood oil, what is it great for? Well, it's great for helping with mental clarity and maintaining or boosting our memory system. It's great to use when you have a deadline that you are trying to meet to help you stay both focused and calm. Ylang ylang is great. Hawaiian sandalwood is great to help us. Hawaiian sandalwood has many benefits for our skin. It's great to use to help reduce the appearance of scars. It's great for respiratory use. It's a good expectorant, helping us to get the gunk out. Hawaiian sandalwood can help give us a sense of inner peace, especially when we're heading into hard situations. Some people think that school is hard. It can help them relax and know we're going to get through this just fine. Chinese medicine says Hawaiian sandalwood is good to help strengthen communication between the mind, the body, and the spirit. And we want all those to be connected when we're trying to learn different things and when we're socializing like we are when we go to school with a lot of different people. It can help us remember that a sacrifice for something better is no sacrifice, right? Doing the homework actually gets us where we want to go in life. Taking some of the hard classes actually gets us where we want to go in life. So it's not a sacrifice. It enhances Hawaiian sandalwood enhances our ability to have an honest look at ourselves and situations. It can help curb tendencies to be manipulative and controlling. And it is great to add in focus, great for study sessions, and super calming before an exam. Hawaiian sandalwood can help you remember, you know what, you studied for this, you got this, go for it. You're going to be awesome. Beautiful oil. Hawaiian sandalwood is a beautiful oil to have in doTERRA's In-Tune Focus Blend. So I think the sixth oil that is in this blend is Roman chamomile, which the nickname for Roman chamomile, and it comes from a flower, is the oil of spiritual purpose. Now everyone knows that flowers tend to have a very, very relaxing effect. Think lavender. Roman chamomile. I know this is a long shout out, but bear with me. We're getting toward the end. Roman chamomile is great to use for muscle tension and headaches, especially for chronic headaches. So you're at school and you get a headache. What can you use? Pull out your In-Tune essential oil. Put it on wherever it hurts. Put it on your heart area. Maybe the headache's coming from some stress. Anyway, it's going to be a beautiful oil to help with muscle tension or headaches. It's great to help regulate the menstrual cycle and to ease period pain. So cramps that can come along, just roll that on, which is so great that you have something at your fingertips that anyone can use. It's great for when your hands hurt. It's great for when you feel tense during the day. When you feel tense during the day, reach for Roman chamomile, which is in your doTERRA In-Tune Essential Oil Blend. It supports good digestive health, right? And helping us digest not only what we're eating, but also all the things that we're learning, all the things that we're experiencing. Some people call Roman chamomile the kid calmer, but it is definitely not just for kids. It is great for anyone to use when they're angry or furious. Just put a drop on your hand. Smell it a little bit. Put it on your heart area. Put it on the bottoms of your feet. Let that anger and tension melt away. It helps us to put our irritants into greater perspective. It helps us get us out of victim mentality to realize, you know what, we have a choice and we can make things better. Roman chamomile, it can help us tackle the stresses of life with more ease and grace. And who wouldn't want to fly through school with a little bit more ease and grace? Roman chamomile is invaluable in balancing sensitive emotions. It can help fight anxiety and depression. It's even good for panic attacks. Put one drop on your hand. Just put the roller ball on your hand. Roll it around. Smell it. Just smell it. If you don't want to be obvious when you're having a panic attack and in your school, just put some onto some aroma jewelry, an aroma bracelet. Just smell that. Smell it. Put your watch while you're reading, while you're writing, whatever. Great way to help with panic attacks. While you're having a panic attack, it's also good to make sure you're slowing your breathing, that you're breathing in and out slower. That's great for panic attacks too. Roman chamomile, it can help soften our personalities, which is great when we're heading into school, not dealing with a lot of people, but interacting with a lot of different people. It can help soothe people who tend to talk over others or dominate the conversation to help us better listen. It encourages to look at our reactions. Are our reactions appropriate? What is feeding into our reactions? And it encourages to look at our circumstances and see how they can be improved and be made more healthy. And the last gift of Roman chamomile essential oil in here is that it helps us to shed meaningless activities that can consume our emotions. So in the blend, you have the amaryllis essential oil. Hold on, that is too small for me to easily read, so I'm going to go back to this other way. In the blend, you have these different oils: sandalwood, frankincense, lime, patchouli, ylang-ylang, and Roman chamomile, right? Are they great to help us focus? Yes. Are they great to help us remember what we're learning and digest what we're learning and retain what we're learning? Yes. But again, this InTune Focus blend that has those beautiful 6 oils, they're great for our skin. They're great for our respiratory system. They're great for our heart. They're great for our digestive system. You can use it as a deodorant. It smells amazing. So you can use it again when you get cuts or scrapes to help in the healing, help wounds heal in a healthy manner. So InTune essential oil. I sat it down on it. It's a beautiful essential oil blend to grab it this month. Well, it's 15% off. And then tomorrow we're going to be talking about doTERRA's Motivate essential oil, which is 15% off this week as well. And then next week on Thursday or Friday, we're going to be talking about Thinker essential oil, which is a beautifully cognitive supportive blend for the little ones in our life. Okay. So that's all about InTune essential oil, reminding us all that the diffuser blend we're diffusing this week is 2 drops of juniper berry, the oil of the unknown, 2 drops of clove, the oil to help us set and hold boundaries, and the oil of eucalyptus, the oil of wellness. The song that we are concentrating on the entire week is You'll Never Walk Alone. My mind was just going to a song that would be perfect for the InTune blend, which is the Something's Happening Here, Stop. Anyway, I'll put that song in it if you want a song, especially for your InTune blend to be using it with that. And then the affirmation for today is I am writing my feelings out so I can see them and process through them. And keep the ones that I love and let go of the ones that I don't need anymore. And the affirmation for the entire week is I am expressing easily. I know as we focus on expressing easily, that gift will come. Okay, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life, reminding us all that we have this incredible power within us with God to make every day a great day. Bye-bye.